So before this video starts, I just want to say that like safety stuff is all really important. This is all just trial and error. It's not a finished product. Be real careful with safety stuff. Use at your own risk. This is all just what I'm doing. Protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. Okay. And I'm sorry about the sound. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it.
Hey, it's Rob Gordon, the wingman, coming to you actually from my roof, right in the middle of Hollywood. You can hear some screeching. There's a lot of noise. I'm sorry. I live next to a daycare. There's sirens. There's crazy people shouting. I'll do what I can to remove the noise. So I'm actually without foils right now. I sold my hover glide. I'm gonna miss the 99. It was a really fun wing in low wind, but I just need to get on something a little more high performance, a little lighter weight. So while that's going on, I said, hey, why don't I come up to my roof? I can shoot some videos up there. So one thing I wanted to show you guys was this new leash system I'm working on. It's still in beta stages, but I've been feeling very limited by the wrist leash, and I also just feel that they're not strong enough. I'll show this up close, but I've already gone through, I'm not gonna show the brand if I can, pretty obvious who it is. But I've already been through this one. I've lost this one off my wrist. I don't want to throw any brand under the bus because frankly, I just don't think any of them are good enough right now. You can also see there's a plastic buckle. I don't like that. This one has a metal buckle, but you'll notice it's very thin, and it came off on me because I only had a little bit of the Velcro attached. Came off, and then it popped through here because the leash pulled it through the grommet, unbelievably. So I'm building, stronger materials. I'm also interested in having the waist leash because I'm limited by what I can do with the wrist leash. So let me show you how it works, and then I'll do some close-ups and show you how I put it together. This is just cordelette, very strong cordelette. And I have half of a double fisherman knot tied already. So I can just step into it. And then once I do that, I'm gonna pull it tight and then just finish the double fisherman. And once you do that, just cinch it up. This is really strong. As long as you tie it correctly, you should never have a failure at this knot. At least not wing surfing. This is, rock climbing applications, tying two ropes together, that kind of thing. I take this locking carabiner. It's got to be locking because I've heard stories of carabiners actually opening up out there on the water. So you take a locking carabiner and you hook it around. Now you can see it's got a lot of movement. So that's why I'm really into the cordelette and not like a regular strap. You want to use a strap, that'll also work. You're just not going to be able to get as much movement. Some people might prefer that, some might not. You'll see why. If I'm riding along here, well, for one thing, if I want to hook into my harness, the leash is not in the way. It seems like it's really burdensome because it's so long and hanging down. It's not. It's honestly less of a problem. So I can hook into the harness. The other thing is, I want to do a little jump with a tail grab. My hand is free. My back hand is free. I want to do a jump with a front grab. My front hand is free. That's really, really important for freestyle going forward. I think we're going to see a lot of people riding waist leashes just for that reason. Let's say I want to do a behind the back tack, right? I'm cruising along. I put this behind me, and then I can switch hands, and the leash is long enough, hopefully it doesn't get caught on my shorts here, the leash is long enough I can ride the other direction. And yeah, maybe it's not going to go all the way around. I haven't found out a perfect glide mechanism yet, but once you hook in, you'll have a free hand and you can just very quickly help it along. So you're riding along, let's say you want to do a handle pass. I don't actually know the mechanism of the handle pass, but I think you would go downwind, switch hands, and then you could be going again. And once again, you have, look, it went around by itself there. I didn't even do it. I haven't worked on it. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I do think it's going to work. So I just want to say, if you're going to try this out, I take no responsibility for this. This is aftermarket. I think it's safer because I'm not going to lose my wing, and that's important to me. You just need to have some way to get out of the leash. So make sure you have a kite surfing knife so you can cut, one of these thinner straps, or have a quick release from kite surfing and build it into your system. Marine shackles are an option. They're pretty expensive, and I had a friend die kite surfing wearing a marine shackle, so I'm just kind of opposed to marine shackles. Not that it had anything to do with it, it's just, personal thing. So I don't know, just make sure there's a safe system. I would say it's more for advanced riders. Don't start off right away with this. But for beginner riders, I would say, hey, there are concerns with the leash. You'll see it, you know, I've got the two right here, and I went through one, I lost the other, so just, you know, be aware of that. That's why I've got the backups. I'm gonna break it down, show everything up close, and show you how I put it together, and hopefully it helps. So this is the main component of the leash. This is the main leash. I'm just taking the strong bungee leash that I have. This is a Cabrina. I'm looking into what's the strongest ones, because I would like this cord at the end to be a little thicker, a little stronger, but I think it should be okay. And then this is just like some Dyneema or Spectra or some sort of really strong line that I got from West Marine. I mean, I don't know what the rating on this is, but it should be like very, very strong. So I'm using, also this is a rock climbing harness. This is an aluminum one, it's gonna have to be cleaned. I put a little duct tape on here just to keep the cord from running up into the gate. So I just have the cord girth hitched around the beaner right there with a double fisherman loop. Maybe I'll find a better way to attach the cord in the future. I have it girth hitched to the leash. Come around here. This is actually a figure 8 knot. So that should be really strong. And then I have another figure 8 on a loop right here. And this allows me to girth hitch the handle. This is a good size right now for the 5 meter I have. For the 6 or the 8, I'm probably gonna have to add some extensions. I've also got this little loop right here with a double fisherman. That's gonna be used for the backup to the regular leash attachment point, which is probably optional, but I like it.
Okay, so let's continue on. Same loop, get the knot in the middle, and we're gonna thread it through the regular leash attachment.
Pull that tight, set that aside. We're gonna take our big loop on the other leash. We're gonna stick the carabiner through here. Tighten this up so that's nice and tight. Then we're going to make another lark's head or girth hitch, whatever knot that is, here, and we're gonna stick the leash through here as well. Should have made this one a little bigger. And we're gonna pull that through, and we're just gonna cinch it up against the knot. That should not be tight anywhere we go. And then to take it off, just loosen this, pull the leash through. Make it bigger this time. And then loosen this one. And now you're ready to put it on a different wing. Anyway, so yeah, if anyone wants to hit me up and build some leashes, I'm happy to start a business through making these. We could probably make some pretty bomber ones. Anyway, peace out, guys.